practice nickel?
Yeah, most nickel. You know, they throw the ball a lot, and you know they got a good run game, but you know their slot receivers are pretty good, and he's good at catching the slant and getting inverted a little bit. So you know I've been working a lot there.
A couple games in the season, you don't feel like a freshman anymore, do you?
I mean, I really never felt like a freshman or felt like I was new. I felt like I had something to prove, though. And I felt like, it was my turn, so I had to make the best of it.
How's a guy like T-Bell still influencing you, even though he's hurt, not able to play?
I mean, just watching his situation just makes me want to, take for granted every snap, every play, because it may be my last. And, I talked to him a lot. Like, that was my, role model on the team. And he just wished that he could play. He wished he could have took that play a little different and made himself be able not to be injured right now. And him just being there for me, any questions I got, he ready to answer, because he want to play. He want to play through us if he can.
You play a lot of field stuff with Mincy, is that right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Tell me what in your mind, what's the difference between a field corner and a boundary corner?
I mean, the field corner, you're gonna get a lot of receivers. You might get the open part of the set, and the boundary corner, you might have a tight end a lot, and you might have to take on the pull. A team run a lot of sweeps and things into the boundary, because of the field blitzes, and you might have to take on the big lineman and put them on the ground.
Do you play a little bit more man on the boundary side?
Yeah, it is. I mean, all of it really, man. But at the field, you might be reading 2 or 3 people. When in the boundary, it's really one guy you really have to pay attention to.
If Chris is over there on the boundary side, does that mean he's the most physical cornerback y'all got?
I think that does play a lot to that.
Is he more physical than you?
I mean, I think he is. That's the part of the game. When I first talked to Chris, that's the part of the game that he was proud about. He said, "I'm gonna come up and hit." I said I was gonna cover. So I mean, he taught me a lot as well. I mean, being able to come up and hit it, and it ain't no such thing as just a cover corner. I mean, if you can cover, that's all right. But what can you hit? Can you play within a whole defense? And that's the kind of guy he wants to be.
We've only talked to Threezy once, I think, this year. He seemed like a pretty cold-blooded dude. And is that way he plays too?
Oh yeah, he plays above the rim. He liked to get at it, and he liked to strike. He played safety in high school, and he said he didn't have no real position. He just run around and see ball, hit ball.
Is that a hard transition for guys that are in that kind of a system to start? Because you guys got to be somewhere and do a certain thing. Is it tough for him?
Yeah, I think that why he not playing so much, because he having to learn that you have to be a certain spot. You have to do your job first, and I think that kind of hindering him a little bit. But he gonna grow from it and be an all-around complete player.